Okay then, today we're going to take a look at Dodonpachi Fukkatsu Black Label, and there we go. There's the cover artwork there. Slight kind of Ketsui influence on the old design of the front cover, but yeah, they're suitably different from the from release of the main game. That's the PAL version of Dodonpachi Resurrection, and as you can see, the artwork's quite dissimilar. It's almost a different style, really. This is the same front cover as on the Japanese limited edition, and yeah, as you can see, you've got your kind of like your main kind of schoolgirl character on the front cover there. A little bit of a, there we go. Yeah, a few kind of screenshots of the game on the back, as per usual. Quite like the artwork there on the disc as well. Don't know if you can see that. It's pretty kind of like moody and kind of goes in with the kind of like the feeling of the game, really. Yeah, it's Dodonpachi Fukkatsu Plus. It's the extreme version, if you want to say that. Full colour manual. This copy was a used copy I'd imported from Japan. The case is fine. The manual itself's a little bit dog-eared, but not too bad. It's just got a few little bends in it. If I had the inclination, I could flatten it. It's a really nice manual, this one, actually. Some quite nice bits of artwork in there. So you've got your main characters there. There's the ships as well, and yeah, just a little bit of control system, game modes, explanation of the lasers, how they work, whether you want your auto bombs on or off. So yeah, quite a nice little manual, that one. There can be sometimes a bit functional in the cave ones, but there's quite a bit of artwork in that one, so quite a nice manual. As I say, no limited edition this one, just this version. So the next part I'll kind of like go through my thoughts about the game. Okay then, so now for some thoughts about there we go, Dodonpachi Fukkatsu Black Label. Yeah, I picked this one up around about November, but I'm only just getting around to kind of showing a video about it, really. Didn't pick it up on release just because I bought Resurrection, very kind of happy with that, and yeah, wasn't sure whether to pick up the Black Label and Dodonpachi double pack that came out in Japan, but I kind of really wanted this. I really wanted the standalone release, just to have it on physical format. Found out there was enough kind of additional content in this as well to warrant kind of buying it separately. The game has got it's kind of 3 main arcade modes, and you can pick this up for around about £40 generally. I picked this up quite a bit cheaper. I think I picked it up for about 25, but I got a really good deal on it, and including postage and packaging it took it close to 30 really. 3 gameplay modes. You've got your novice mode on here, which is basically it's an easier version of the game. There seem to be kind of more kind of bullet cancelling, like, well, you kill an enemy and some of the bullets kind of disappear. It's not, the enemies don't take much damage, there's not as much debris flying at you. When I say debris, I mean lasers. And it's just a good introduction. It's still very hard. There is the Black Label mode, which is just like the straight arcade port, which is crazy. It's one of the kind of like the toughest entries into the Dodonpachi series. I personally think. Some of you might kind of disagree, but it's wonderfully over the top, and it's pretty amazing kind of seeing you know, really good players play this game, and it's, you know, it's a great spectacle to see the game being played properly, and I think it's normal kind of Dodonpachi format. You've got kind of multiple ships. You've got oh, sorry about that. I just had a cat jump up on me there. Yeah, you've got multiple ships. This one's got branching kind of levels. It adds a little bit of, you know, something interesting to the formula, and it's just, you know, all completely and utterly just harder. And then possibly of most interest to to cave fans is the range mode, where basically it's got a remix version of the Ketsui soundtrack. You can play as one of the Ketsui ships, and it uses the Ketsui scoring system with the boxes. So basically, the closer you get to the enemies and start chaining off, the better, really. And that's even more insane than the Black Label mode. So yeah, sorry, this cat really wants attention. So yeah, an interesting mashup. I wasn't convinced it'd work, but it's lots and lots of fun. If you've been playing quite a lot with Ketsui, you do kind of really kind of, you know, get into it. You get into that kind of like that mindset of playing Ketsui rather than Dodonpachi. But again, over the top, when the boxes start flying, it's pretty, the chaining boxes, it's pretty amazing. And the most interesting game mode, I think, on this set. Again, a bit apprehensive about kind of buying this, because I just kind of thought, well, what's the point? But you're essentially getting a completely different game. It has to be said, the soundtrack's stunning. I think it's one of the best cave soundtracks on there. It's really kind of over the top. It kind of gets the you in the mood to kind of really have a go at the game, and the chaining system as well. You get crazy amounts on the hit counter, and you've got to keep moving all the time, because the bullets, whilst being in patterns, are also kind of like some enemies that fly in on screen and fire the bullets straight at you. So that, you know, unless you go in there quite quickly and you know the patterns and kill the enemies kind of quite quickly, the experience can be slightly different. I've put a couple of levels on here, so, you know, gameplay levels, so you can actually see what's going on. I think the first one's from the arrange mode, which has got you know, Ketsui influence, and the second video is of the novice mode, so you can actually see the main game running. Didn't put the normal Black Label on there because you'd see loads of deaths. So I've got a pretty good run, which I'll put on at some point in the future. But very, very pleased with this purchase, and I hope you enjoy the gameplay videos. So thank you all for watching, and yeah, it's all about the spine cards, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.
ジャンプゲートから出ます。注意してください。